Afrobeats Intelligence podcast.
Afrobeats Intelligence, democratizing African music.
Okay. Good to meet you, man.
Hi, bro. Nice to meet you, man.
Interestingly, this is the first time we've ever had a conversation.
I'm shocked, though.
Yeah, we've pretty much, our circles sort of overlap.
Yeah, I think, we've definitely crossed paths.
Yeah.
Maybe God was waiting for this time to be the ultimate link.
Yeah, and with you, I like to think I find you very, I think your work, I find it very, I'm curious about your work and how you've navigated the space. I don't think you are I don't think your journey has been very conventional.
I told you, it's been bumpy, like Lagos roads.
So yeah, talking about bumpy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just get this through first. That's the thing that's on my mind the most.
Let me prepare myself.
No.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's the thing that's on my mind the most. And so over the last 2 years, or was it last year?
I think, last year, over the years, let's just keep it that way.
Yeah, over the years. So especially when you, on Twitter, where you were extremely active.
Okay.
There's been some, first I saw the tweets, people with, doubts about your character and their allegations connected to you. And so I'm just curious, and you've never spoken about this anyway. Yeah, you've maybe done a few tweets, once or two, but you've never really spoken about it.
Actually, I've never spoken about it, and
Why?
I would say I think I've been healing, but might as well just get it out because it will keep hurting and stuff. But yeah,
You say these things you've completely at every point in time maintained your innocence of everything. I'm just curious, what really happened?
well, if we're gonna address situations like allegations and stuff, I take these topics very seriously because they impact more than just me.
Yeah.
This thing affects people around the world, and we all know. And before we go deep, I want to make it absolutely clear that these allegations are false. I have never committed such acts. Me, Smada, Adam Solabodi, Michael, have never done that. Because, bro, that's number one. I had to first say that because this has affected me deeply. My life, my career. I've lost friends. People I call family, just based off all these things. And over the years, I've been grinding, bro. Since 2020, when I got I won't say big break, but when I started the surface, when they come up, they do all of that. Everybody has seen my grinding. Is either I'm influencing, doing TikTok, doing something trending. I'm always just on the radar. There's always something about Smada out there that made people oh, this guy has something. And fast forward to 2022, I finally got my big break. I thought I was going to be my big break. I got signed to Native, and everybody was screaming, congrats, Smada, big ups, this one about to be out there. And bro, in the space of 3 months, this OP just alash.
You lost the deal.
I lost the deal, bro. I got dropped. And this is my first time hearing about this because a lot of people didn't know. Everyone, when I dropped Popular, I dropped Popular on an NDP on my own. But a lot of people thought I was still a Native. And big ups to the module for I love that guy, man. My city's buff. Yeah, but Odumodu really came through, helped me. Popular went off. Everybody was still chilling with the boy and still thinking everything was rosy. But it's my journey, man. It's it's what I have to go through. Everything happens for a reason. That's how I keep it. And because me, you see me as an artist. I also DJ, by the way. I throw parties as well. I'm a full-on creative. That's what I call myself. But these allegations I've always just tried to associate with the person I am, and it's not been easy. It's not something I want to live with with my career. It's not actually chilled. And trust me, as we speak, there's an ongoing legal investigation right now, and I hope everything comes out to light. Because me, I'm very confident, and like that's why I'm still going. Like if it was a case where I actually did all these things, me, I would have jackpot. I'd have gone to dust my degree or something and start working somewhere. But like it's just more of like I know what I want. I know where I'm going to. That's why like I'm still pushing all these things. And everyone has seen like I use my even like sometimes I use my social presence to like spread like awareness to all these certain topics, like share my retweets, my likes, put out hashtags just to like support and like these things aren't performative. It's just from my heart. Like, oh, the world is not a good place, but like we can do one or two things with our retweets and help people out there. And everyone around me, everyone that's been around me, know that Smada with Smada is safety, like priority first, and all those things. You can ask around, like you can ask all the babes I've been with if you can find them. So it's just a pure of like I know for sure that me, I just want to make music. I'm not gonna lie. Like I just want I'm just focused on my P. Like I just like I didn't plan on all this to like come with the whole journey, but like at the end of the day, I just want to make music.
Interesting. So you have these allegations, and there's a legal investigation in there, and you maintain that all of this is fiction, that you bore no part in it. All of this is wrong. But I'm also thinking about the effects, like you said, the effects on the people around you and your career. So you have lost a deal based off of this.
Yep.
How did you reconcile that?
How did I reconcile that?
Yeah, because these are your people. You've had dreams, you've shared plans, all the documents have been sent, and then you start working, and then this comes up, and
it goes.
Yeah.
I think that was the most toughest like months for me.
Yeah.
Or like it wasn't even months, it was months. Because first I was trying to solve the OP just to like make sure I don't get dropped. I was trying to like I was literally pushing, trying to like get everything, all legal things going on. Couldn't find them. Couldn't find the person that dropped this OP. So it was just more of like, what can I do? Because I tried my best. And the verdict was, oh yeah, we had to drop Smada. But like it's business at the end of the day. My favorite thing to say is the game.
Yeah.
The game is crazy. So I can't let that define me. I've been independent all my life. Getting signed for 3 months shouldn't change anything. I had to get on my grind back. Like, if it's actually music I want to blow from, if it's actually music I want to do, I get family to feed now. So I think the way I like just like made everything work back for me is because I don't let people see my weakness. Like, nobody can. That's why I don't yarn. Like, everybody knows Smada. I yarn, I tweet, I show you what I want like you to see. You never see like the real me, only if you're my close friends. Like, people around me were there for me, making sure, Smada is good. That was the first time I smoked the boo for the first time. I was like, wait, let me see how this thing's going to help so it was just a pure of like, I just had to keep going, Jerry. Like, if I stop, I will suffer. If I stop, I will suffer.
But then I know the mental toll something like this would have had on you. The mental toll it would have had on you. The mental toll it would have had on everyone. And the main, especially when things like this happen within the space here, the main concern with all the people who believe in you is, did he do it? Did he not? And to a certain degree, even though you've maintained your innocence, the fact that while you say there are things happening in the background legally, the fact that those things have not reached a resolution.
To like show the public and some people that, I think I just had to like, because there was a point where I was trying to prove to everyone. That was when I put out some tweets, like just on it. Let me try my best and save face. But I realized that these guys are just using you for a topic for today. And tomorrow, no one cares. But you're still going to have that, or you've been accused of this thing before. So I think I got to a point where I was like, if you think say I do, if you think say I don't do, God knows best. God sees through my heart. So it's just a pure of like, I kept myself like still. if I noticed some people, one thing I noticed about people that like kind of like just like stared away just because I know a lot of people can't deal with topics like this. Like it's not even a pure of like cowardness or whatever, but just more of like they can't think for themselves, so they have to follow head mentality on a this guy's think this guy did it. Let me just be on that side. I don't blame them. Like do what works for you. I would not like start, oh, I better be my friend or do this one. Nah, I'm not that type of person. If you go, bye-bye. If you're here, no problem. So I think I just try to like, when I notice that, I don't even try to force myself on anyone. Like on a friendship thing, like I'm like, let's all just like, when this OP comes back to light, when this whole like legal investigation going on comes to light and everybody sees what happens, then we can go back to that wherever we were having. But now I'm just on my grind. I'm focused on my EP, focused on my music, focused on everything I have coming on. So yeah.
Interesting. So how do you, okay, the climb back up when this happened, and then, you know, all the things that happened to your career happened, you know, lost the deal, your character being doubted, the quality of your character being doubted, the human that you are being doubted. And how does a person pick themselves up and continue to function, especially within the public space? How have you been able to do that?
I think that's where God comes in. Because on a normal P, I think if I wasn't strong, I would have probably disappeared. Let me just get myself right first. And, you know, when people ghost, they kind of lose like themselves in that phase I'm comfortable here. There's nobody calling me names. So let me just stay here for time. But I'm smarter, man. Like, and there's nobody better. And like, I can't let people define me. Like, I thank my mom for the upbringing. I thank all my sisters. It's just a pure of like, I don't let people like define my fate or future. Like, I just have to like, when I want something like a goal, when I set a goal for something, I always like, I must reach that place. And that's the drive in me, like the hustle. I'm not a trust fund kid though. I've been like, I'm not me. I might be looking fresh now, but like I've been like, I worked to get here. Like I've done a lot of things to get here. Like I've sacrificed a lot. So it's just a pure of like thinking back and remembering those days of when I was hustling and all the blood and tears, everything. I will now stop because some certain people are saying one or two about me. Nah, bro, never. It can never be me.
Yeah. I'm very curious about, just for the sake of resolution for everyone. I'm very curious on how those processes on the back end would go, and the eventual resolution of it. That's so everyone gets a resolution.
I hope so. Like me, I'm very confident. Like I said earlier, like that's why like I've never really yarned about this in like any public space or any like a radio station or anything, just based off mentally I've been going through my own piece. So like it's like whenever I want to yarn about it, it triggers. So I'm like, yo, Smada, you have to calm down, man. Like until when you know you can talk about this P. And like I just feel like based off all my people out there that are still on they just want Smada to like just yarn. Like, at least just give us something. Because me, I would never go on Twitter and start tweeting, Alpha, you guys, please, I didn't do this one, I didn't do that. It's not my thing. So it's just a pure of like, hopefully this helps.
Yeah, but what also didn't help was that there were two people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when one thing happens, and then the way the human mind works, when one thing happens, and then something within that vicinity happens again, it's a bit of a reinforcement. So even if the first one you solve the first one, or it comes to light that there was nothing in it.
Yeah, it did come to light.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did come to light that there was nothing in it. But just the fact that you were in that vicinity
Of
again
course.
gives.
It just gives like, it's like a string. Like,
Yeah.
This boy therefore did it. But I wouldn't blame anyone. Like, if it was me on a normal P, if I would have thought about that too. Just on this is kind of, there's like, why are there like two people and stuff? But at the end of the day, I clearly didn't do anything. Like me, I've like said it so many times. Like, bro, these things are false, and I don't know why these accusations were made, but I know for sure they are not true.
And you can hold your head up high in public and with the certainty in your heart that
Yep.
this is not true.
Nope, I can't do that.
So you talk about being, grinding from the street. You don't look or present in any way as a street boy. You look privileged. You appear.
Thank God for that.
You appear
I'm
privileged.
not trying to like say I want to be looking rough, but thank God that we're soft and we're fresh. But
Where did you start?
I grew up in Mafoluku, Oshodi. That's
Whoa.
mainland.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people know that, but one thing I thank God for is my upbringing. Like I said earlier, like we started from trenches.
Yeah.
I grew up there. I bath outside, all those type of things. I played with tire. Like I got like that's in my childhood, and then moving into my teenage years, I was on the island, just like transitioning, living with my sister, and that one helped me as well because I don't get street sense.
Yeah.
Now I'm feeding in more like how these island boys, island girls are doing their thing. And like mixing both of them together, I think is what made me who I am today. Because I can be street, and I can also be butty. I can be because there was a time where they were even calling me Trust Fund Kid based on
Of course.
based on Alté, like
Of course. Yes, you.
I think I don't mind that. Of course, call me anything. That means I'm fresh. I'm trying my best, but it shouldn't like. I don't want that to like kind of cut off where I was coming from because it just feels like, oh, bro, I've been through a lot too. Like there's been like difficult times, but we thank God that we're here now. Thank God we can do certain things. So yeah.
So, the difference, just juxtaposing the way the mainland works, the street on the mainland works, and the way the island is generally perceived to work. So, how does a street person fit into the island and become so ingrained in it that nobody remembers the street again? And also, what things did you learn in the street that translates into the island?
I would say the street mind really helped me in the sense of coming to the island. I had a drive of like just like, oh, I'm here now. What goes on here? I infiltrated like everyone's spaces just to see, oh, okay, this is how these people live here and stuff. And one thing about me, I learn a lot. Like I'm open to like learning things. So I think getting to the island and just like seeing their space, that was where I started my music properly because I was like, okay, these guys have some things going on here and like you can easily export from this side instead of the mainland. I think my street sense helped me in the P of like I could go anywhere on my own, like without being like sluggish or anything. Like it was just more of like the sense of urgency of I knew what was going on, like the hustle spirit.
Yeah.
I think that was where the street sense really like kicked in, and like, of course, it's been a long time ago, like childhood. I have a bad memory, so like I morphed into that island kid fully, and the street is still in me. Don't forget that one. I want to be, but like it's just a P of like. The island part like took like 80% of my life, just more like, okay, this is who you are now. And like, of course, just like it's helping you so far, you might as well just keep this P going. So yeah.
So one of the things, I knew your music for a bit, but I think your pop culture impact was more felt when you started your parties. What the fuck, Lagos?
Yep. Big ups, what the fuck, Lagos, man. That one was another era for Smada because just a young kid. How old do you think I am?
You have a young face.
Thank God, though. I went to radio today. They were calling me old man.
For real? They called you
You
old
guys,
man.
yeah, tell me.
How old? Turn this angle. Okay, I think you are in your mid-20s.
Okay, that one is better, sure, but I'm 22.
Jesus.
Christ of Nazareth.
Whoa.
Yeah, so like imagine like 2020 was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That was when I was like, how old was I in 2020?
You'll be 18.
Yeah, 18, just entering that. Yeah. I think I did my first What the Fuck party by like 19 or something.
No way.
So like, but me, I've been 22 since. So like, I'm not just like, I've been 22 since in my head. Like, to me, I've just been like way ahead, like in my head. Like I don't even used to think about my age. So like, it's just now that I think a lot of people don't realize how young I am and like things that I've actually like achieved at my young age. So it's just a pure of like, I have to show niggas and tell people, I beg you, you guys should not take my Gen Z. Me that I call myself king of Gen Z, there's a reason I'm not 28 and calling myself king of Gen Z. So it's just a pure of like, I have to just like remind guys, because even on Wikipedia, my age is not there. Just because there was some points where I just didn't want to put my age out there for certain reasons. Like, but now, you guys, I'm 22, I beg. And yeah, What the Fuck had like an impact in my life because
What was the concept for What the Fuck?
I think it was just more of a what the fuck. Like I wanted like a feel like a safe space, but also like a rave space where as people are vibing and feeling, they're also like, yeah, because that's how I party. That's how like I party with my friends. So I wanted to build like a community where it can just like bring in people from, like I told you, me, I'm street and I'm also, I wanted to merge people. Like when What the Fuck went viral on Twitter, like when everybody knew about the party, it was just more of like people calling it a trust fund party. That was because it was me and like people I was associating with, but they also wanted to be a part of the trust fund party. So it was like, I like that because I'm like, I want everyone to feel like everyone to be one. There should not be anything like separating us. Like that's the type of party we give you. You might go there as a street guy and meet the love of your life. That father is one of those Ikoyi owners. So like it's just a pure of like, there's also like a community to connect. Like there's an avenue to connect with people of high caliber and stuff. So I just wanted to create something like that. And so far I've done like 7 or 8 editions. Done in London, Ghana, Abuja, Lagos, moving forward, expanding. And yeah, thank God, man.
How was the one in London?
It was good.
How were you able to still maintain the same flavor in London?
It's me.
Okay.
I'm the flavor. It's me that's why I have to be there. But like moving forward, I think I'm just trying to like, I'm setting like a space where if I'm not there, you guys will feel what the fuck regardless. Like that's where like I'm trying to like expand right now. And like it's just more of like, that's my baby. What the fuck is my baby? And like I just want to like put it out there in the world and just like, yeah. Hopefully I also employ people to make bread, like just on the impact people's lives, let people make bread from it, let me to also chop bread from it. So London it was good. 2 editions so far. We did a day party the last time, transitioned into nights, people came through. Thank God for grace. So yep.
Beautiful. And in what way have these parties impacted your music or the reception of it?
So one thing about me, every other side mission I'm doing is getting back to the musical. Because music is number one, always been number one. And I DJ, whenever I'm DJing. One time when I DJed at Hotbox, they didn't play my song at Hotbox before. I went there to DJ and I played my song 3 times.
Okay.
Just because, okay, you guys won't play it. Yeah, fresher, give me gig. Let me DJ today. I played my song, I spinned it. I was doing run. I was doing, you guys must hear Smada. So like, it's a pure of like my parties as well, I perform. It's like my show.
Yeah.
But like I'm giving you a party behind it. It's like, it's like What the Fuck's Matter, but you guys get, like I've seen how parties work. I've seen how people, like I read people a lot. Like I know what they want. So I'm not going to cut the party that, I want to perform on. As DJ is DJing, I can spin my jam. We'll quickly give them performance, get back to the music. There's no break.
Yeah.
It's just like a feel, like it's a continuous thing. So it all leads back to the music at the end of the day. And like, because the music is number one. Every other side thing is just, even when I'm on TikTok, fooling up and down, doing trends and stuff, I end up like blowing up my songs too. So, yep.
That's an interesting way to push your music. So you build community around it, and you build community assets around it, and then you could process the music through all these spaces.
Mm-hmm. I think everyone should also. I don't know what works for everybody, but as an upcoming act, there's one thing that I used to like actually get where I am today is just building a community.
Yeah.
It's really key. Like social media, a lot of guys don't like using social media, but first time I started using TikTok, I told all my friends, I'm gonna blow on this TikTok. They were laughing when I was on the floor doing TikToks. And which day did I hit 100K on TikTok? And I was like, they were like, bro, I remember when you were saying this thing. And it's just a bit of like, I set my heart to it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And it's just like, maybe me, it comes organic because I don't really see a problem in doing content. Like after this now, I can tell you that let's do video to Baba on a quick thing because I need to give them content. But it's also a bit of like, it's just me, and I feel like a lot of people should also get that, try and like infuse that character in them just so they can put their P out there more. Like if you're an artist, you have to actually be out there because social media blows up people more than anything. Like digital market is where it's at. That's my one take. But anything can work for you, Sha.
But even TikTok marketing as a thing in itself, there was a time we had records that would blow up on TikTok
and not have impact in real life.
Now that's what we're feeling now. Once upon a time we could have the impact on TikTok and then it converts.
I think it's cause right now there's like labels behind everything now.
Everything,
not just labels.
Everything, not just labels, principalities and powers.
Yeah, there's a lot of politics around it now. Like if there's one time I saw my guy that was a DJ, yeah. He sent me like an email from when one label artist sent like their songs that was playing on TikTok, and he was like, he posted it actually on his private story. Like, there's some certain upcoming acts that would think this song is just blowing organically.
Yeah.
But not knowing there are powers behind that blowing.
True.
So me, I will see one trend now, see 100K views, I say, this guy has blown on. Not knowing there are guys that have sent 1,000 people money or something to make videos to that song. And me, I believe in organic, bro. Like that's one thing Alté has taught me. Like big up Santi, big up Odunsi, I love them. But they've taught me that if you put out something, if it's not going, not that you don't believe in your work, but like if it's not going, just don't force people on it. Forcing also works. Like you can, I've seen songs that it's promo, PR promo, where everybody will like, okay, fine, let's listen to this song. But what that taught me that people that will actually listen to you, they will come regardless of anything. Like when it comes organic, it's more beautiful.
Yeah.
More of like if there are 100 people that love my stuff and there's like 1,000 that I forced, they would rather go for that 100 just to feel something. Like that's what keeps them going. And me, there's Alté in me forever. Like those people help me. Like so, it's just a pure of like I still have that attribute in me. Yeah. Sometimes when a management wants to do something not organic, and I'm like, nah, man, let's not do that. Like let's keep it like it's not me. It's not Smada. Like of course, people will therefore see it's not Smada. So I don't want to be forced into that box.
But then where does that now sit with the requirements on the back end? So if you work with anyone, I have said this again and again, and I'll still repeat it. I think the age of organic, I think it's gone.
There's like maybe it's 0.5%.
Yeah,
and before you find that 0.5, good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck to you, because every space has been paid for. Yeah, every space has been paid for. There's a toll gate everywhere, and now TikTok used to be open for everybody before, and now it's gone the way of capitalism because there's value in there, and so it's gone the way of capitalism.
It's gone, and I don't want to like make some people or some dreamers that are still dreaming like on more. Maybe like say no hope for us. So, but
well, dream with realism in mind.
Dream with realism, yeah. But also like there was a point where I didn't drop for time. Like this, my EP coming soon.
Yeah.
The first song on it, I made it since 2022. So like it's a project that has been coming on since then, and like it's finally dropping this year. And like there was a point where people were like, "Oh, Smada will drop banger and disappear." I do that a lot, like, but they don't understand that it's not just about dropping. I don't like dropping anyhow. I like dropping with a plan behind it, like just on a industry. And like Smada Eh morphed me into a mainstream artist. I did not send that one. No.
Yeah.
It just happened, and I was everywhere. And it's a pure of like I had to keep that balance because, of course, I want to be worldwide. Me too, I want to sell to one day. I want to like be out there. So it's a pure of like I've gauged the game and I've seen that it's not just about dropping music. Or there needs to be bread around. You need to actually sort some kind of all those tollgates. You need to do those tollgate things. You need to, of course, the music will sort itself at the end of the day. People listen to it, they'll love it or not. So yeah, I think I've also gauged the game in an unorganic way, just to see things like, if you want to blow big, you have to play the game as well.
Interesting. And this links me back, just circle back a bit to community. So we know community is important, but a lot of the people the general complaint I have when I speak with people who desire community is that we don't know how to create one or how to maintain one, more than even creating, how to keep a community united or still interested, or still interested and focused on the object of why you brought them together.
So if it was just only my music, that I built this community on, I think I would have lost them since. Because certain times I wouldn't drop for time, and like people need music. Community needs, if they are there for your music, they need your music. If they are dragging you, they need your music to hold them back. Like, Smada is dropping bangers, we day for Smada. But like that's why like I put in what the fuck as like if I don't drop music, I can throw party. And like I'll still get everybody in the same place just on it. Alpha, it's been a minute, Alpha, you guys hope you're good. And they still remember, okay, Smada is still in our lives with what the fuck. But like music wise, maybe it's going through stuff, it can't drop now. And I think that's how I maintain my community, by like just infiltrating their spaces in a different way. Like you could see me tomorrow DJing at one place just on it because I know some of my people will be there. Not performing, just DJing. And you could see me in another place just doing other things, just connecting with guys regardless. So I think that's how I stay with this community that I claim to have, and like just keep them on check. Like, we're still there. We're still there.
Beautiful. So if I want to condense this now, I would say, yes, you find the thing that works for you, and then you build around that.
I build around it. And like, of course, you also have to have like, if I was DJing shit, or like then of course people won't be coming. I think you also have to like have that talent just to do other things, because if you're not good, I don't think anybody will actually pay you like no mind. You can still be lucky if people like you, but I think everything I do with my like there's value there. Like people can see it as well. That's why they keep coming back. Like all my parties has been successful. I've gathered around like up to 10K people in different cities all by myself, and it's just a pure of like, why do they keep coming back? What's there for me? So I think I just put value around everything, and then everybody just comes around regardless.
Beautiful. So you are seen as one of the poster children for Alté.
I don't know about now though.
Why would you say that?
I'm still there. I don't think big ups out there, but big ups everyone. But I think it's been, how will I put it, without like disregarding anybody. I think out there is the way people see out there, the way the public sees out there is different from how it is from people that are actually in out there.
Okay, the public sees you people. I'll speak from the public.
Oh yeah, you're public.
I'm the public. Public. How do I see Alté?
How do you see Alté? When you're out there, what do you think of?
Okay, so I'll speak from 2016, 2017.
Speak from now.
From
I know
now.
how you speak from 2016, 2017.
Okay, speak from now. Now, based on what I see, Alté has lost its leadership in the industry. And not just by losing it in terms of losing the things that gave them that position in the first place. So the art is still there.
It's still there.
The fashion is still there.
Still there.
The community.
Community is not.
It might not be as cohesive as it was before,
there,
but
like,
it's still, people still identify under its banners.
Okay.
Like you just identified with Alté. I can call like 50 other people who would
I heard that.
who would identify. But the thing is, Alté has not led musically for a while, for a number of years, and even now with Afrobeats to the world and sound expanding into different markets, it almost feels like and I'm speaking from someone who has been looking in from the outside and who has attended a lot of parties, been in a lot of sessions, been in a lot of these spaces and interacted with a ton of people from the community. I even have a lot of friends within the community, even though they don't really like me.
I think I remember one time I wanted to end you.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there. But I'm just wondering, what is Alté now? And what is the place for Alté in the industry as it is now?
So from my own POV and my own POV only,
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for anyone. I'm speaking for what I think Alté, where I think Alté is right now. We've lost, I wouldn't say we, because I wasn't part of like the founders. I just came in like to see, I love what these guys are doing. And I like attach myself to that community based on I wanted to like just
Be a part of it.
I want to be a part of it.
Because you really felt it.
I saw like, I was like, yeah, these guys are going somewhere with what they are doing. I would like to be a part. Like mainstream is too choked.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of things people are expecting from you there, but Alté, you can just be on your own and just be pushing your thing. That was the comfort I felt when like doing like back in the days, like just on I can do whatever I want. I can drop any type of song I can. Like there are some people that will resonate to this thing. They'll feel it. But like years going by and all those things, I think the ones that people place highly in the Alté community that were meant to like, Alté is mostly like based on we're low key, we are reserved, but like we're dropping bangers, we're doing things, we're still like we have our own space. But I think the main people that were actually holding the flag high just like kind of let it down a bit, and there was nobody to like. If those people don't move, us we can't, because like those ones need to make a play before us we can actually explode and do many things. Like they could have just made that play, then leave the rest to like the ones coming up, because they've inspired so many great guys. So it's just a period of like when that didn't happen, the public of course we still try to shift narratives that whenever they hear Alté, they think dirty, they think we have the. I won't say we have the most swag, but we have swag.
Yeah,
just on it, we have swag. A lot of mainstream guys come to tap, they come to take inspirations. And like, of course, doing something, you should like always have avenue for people to learn from it or take, like, just like try to like find a way to enter everywhere. And like, right now, I see all these guys still trying to do their thing, but it's like Alté has been, it's like it's not out there more, but it's no more Alté.
Yes.
I think that's what I've been trying to say. So like, it's no more like, you can see someone doing something 2 years, 3 years ago, they would have called it Alté right now, but it's no more Alté. Like, it's like it has morphed into like something different.
Yeah, I'd like to think you guys inspired a ton of people. A lot of people borrowed from the community.
And they didn't give
credit. Who won't give you credit? Who won't give you credit for this content?
Give credit to in this life. Give credit to.
So they didn't give that credit. They have not admitted that a lot of what they have done has been inspired by this and continues to be inspired by this community. And so it feels a lot like what was Alté's sauce got distributed into the game via the back channels. Now everyone has a piece of Alté without being Alté.
Jay said it though, man. You said it like you brought it out of my head, because I think that's where we are right now. There's so many guys I see on the mainstream level, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way you definitely didn't collect this swag from these guys, but like based on you're bigger than them, you can literally like just this is my P, like of course, yeah. So I think it's gotten to that point where a lot of people don't really identify Alté as Alté, because like they were not there when all these things were happening. They saw it first from these guys, so they cannot say, this is Alté, because they saw it first from these guys. So I can't blame them. It's just the way things were handled, and hopefully there's hope for the community. I hope so, because there's so many dreamers, there's so many talented guys in this space, and like hopefully we all make it, man.
So you're holding out hope now that Alté would lead the culture again?
Not lead the culture, but still have like a placement in the culture, like something big, not just on a low-key thing. Like, because the talents will forever be there. It's just finding that pack think they just need that one person
Yeah.
that would actually hold that thing. I mean, I was trying my best to be that person, but things happened. Things happened where Alté community that I was trying to help them today. I said, okay, let me just be on my own and just do my thing. So I still have love for everybody, but it's just, as I said, my own journey is crazy.
Yeah.
I did not ask God for all these things, but God knows best.
True.
Yeah.
And your music, you've experienced a lot of ridicule. Yes, you have. I remember the first time I started checking out your music because of the amount of hate. I like to use ridicule because hate is such a strong word. But
ridicule is a good word to actually use because I don't think anybody actually hates. It's just on me.
So like the ridicule you got for the music, and when I listen to it, I'm like, I don't see what you people are saying.
Everyone has one thing about me. I believe in my sound like mad, and it's a pure of like, I've grown so well. Like I've evolved from songs I was making in 2020. If I hear them now, I can throw up.
Yeah.
Just based on by that time, it was a banger to me. But like, there's always chance to grow and like understand where you're going to sound wise. And like I understand if I play my music here now, we're like 6 in this place. 5 people might not like it, but 1 person might like it. That 1 person, I'm okay. Just based on recently, I've been making music and like I've just been on a, how did I make this song? This song came from my head.
Yeah.
And like because when I listen to music, I listened to this new Odunsi's project, and the song that I'm sure Odunsi thought was going to like bing bing that people would like. Me, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I like one song that is just different. And it's a pure of like, for me to relate to that song, I'm sure Odunsi didn't think I was going to relate to that song like that. Yeah. But just on I realized that's how music works. Like, my story of what I'm saying, you might not understand, or you might not, like, what's this guy saying? But there will be someone that thing means a lot to them. The melodies, the sound, the lyrics, and that's all me I want. Like, don't like my music, but like, there will therefore be in like how many billion are we in this world?
It's 8 billion plus.
Bro, exactly. Like, there's therefore people that will be out there like that will want to die for Smada music. So when I see all these things, I laugh with them because I started Twitter as a troll.
Yeah.
Like, but you cannot see any of that on my timeline because I was very, very, very careful.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if I saw these guys now, I'm going somewhere in the future. There's no way they will not bring those tweets back. So like, I was very, very calculated with my own trolling. So I saw everything for like, yeah, this is just on a normal bantering people. Everybody banters. We move. I even want them to drag my songs more. That's the best way. See, Smada Eh, they dragged me to when I blew. So yeah, it's just. I think that's how I see it, and I feel like not everyone can have this mindset. Things get to people a lot, but me, I'm the wrong person to try and get like a reaction by saying all those things. Yeah.
And so, while I understand that, you've become over time, really from inception, you've been impervious to this. You're unconcerned with how other people access your music, because I accessed your music because it was being dragged a lot. And I'm like, why are people so keen on dragging this artist and their creations? And listening to it, I'm like, okay, cool, not bad at all.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from Dre.
I'm like, oh, this isn't bad. But for the people who are easily influenced by this thing, don't you think it has a negative, color to your art, to your artistry?
There's one time, like before all this, like dragging and all these things, I think there was a time in my life where I was like everyone's sweetheart.
Yeah.
Just on Smada is a chilled guy. Smada is soft. Smada has babes, fan base, everybody choke. And I loved that era of my life. That was when I was even singing singing music for babes. Like I was strictly on a sexy music era. But it got to a point where all these things happened, and like they switched me into like that artist where there's always just dragging behind my name.
Yeah.
And me, I cannot do anything because I accepted that, okay, I'm a controversial artist. Like, this is where I am right now. And if I don't continue feeding into that type of of course, I don't feed into it like that, but if it gets to a point where I have to like do some things. I'll do it just to continue. From controversial artists, we'll turn to something else again when music with quality drops. That's why I'm excited for the EP. Because a lot of people talk, and I haven't, bro. If you check my discography, I don't even have a lot of songs out there for you to define my sound. Like it's just I've been dropping songs just to stay afloat, just on it, and I've been dropping bangers regardless. I just got like 1 million streams on my last record on Spotify. So it's a period of like there's still people listening to the boy, and like I like the fact that I've been using that to hold on until the EP drops, and like after the EP drops, I think it defines the rest of my career based on. If anybody wants to yarn, there's quality of music that I just dropped that my fans can use to tackle back. And me, I'm very confident because I've been cooking. I will send you a link after. I need that review.
No doubt. No doubt. And, okay. Sorry, I was just trying to get this. Okay, cool. I did the part out. Okay. Normally, I don't use questions. I don't use questions for interviews.
Yeah, I love that.
Never
but just
done
me,
that.
I'm just flowing with you.
Yeah,
just the flow. That comes to my head.
Yeah, you're just sitting. So why I like interviews, or rather, I don't do interviews. I have conversations. So the same way I'll sit on a park bench, and somebody will sit beside me, and I'll be like, "Hi, how are you?"
That's mad.
Yeah, that's how I approach.
Like we're having, I don't even know we've been yarning for time. I don't even.
Yeah, we've spoken for nearly 50 minutes.
I feel like I'm here for those 10 minutes because we've been talking.
Yeah, it's a conversation about this. Well done on Baba.
Thank you so much, bro.
Beautiful record. Beautiful record. That's I think that's my best Smada record.
I love that song too.
Papilo was great.
Yeah, but that wasn't Smada.
Yeah.
Like Papilo is Odumodu.
Oh, for real?
Listen to the song now. Odumodu started that song. Me, I just did anything. But that boy, it chopped me. We're in Ghana, this guy, I played this beat. It was like, And I went outside, I came back, I already saw it's like 16 bars done.
Yeah.
I'm like, fair, I'll let it go. And then, I didn't even like that song.
You didn't?
I didn't like Papilo just because I couldn't do my stuff on it. Like, it was like an Odumodu song. Like, okay, yeah, feature me on the song. Let me just do hook and let everybody move on. But then, there was one time I listened to the song again. I was like, this is a banger. Like, let me ask permission. What do you want to do with this song? Do you want to drop it or should I drop it? And Odi was like, drop it now, it's going. That's when I went to quickly finish my own part. At least let me have my own sound on this type of beat too. But Papilo was like 70% Odumo, 30% Smada. So like, I wouldn't say Papilo is like the record you can introduce to people for Smada, like you want to hear how Smada like goes on record, because it was a short, like I just had like a short period of time on that song. That's what I feel. But people can still hear Smada sound on it. But Baba was more of like, yeah, that's Smada. Like if you're looking for a Smada sound, listen to this song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And for you, how do you, I know we've spoken a lot about how approaching music, but for you, what are you trying to do with the music? When you think of what you want the music to do, what pops up for you?
Career-wise, or just like how people like relate to my music?
Both.
So how people relate to my music it matters to me because it's just more of like, let me even tell you how I started music. I started music from, my brother was the one that actually made music in my family. Yeah. And when we were small, I used to be the one to drum for him. And one day he told me, yo, Smada, like, try and write something, like try and rap or sing something, like just try and like jot some things down. I mean, you've been drumming for me, you've seen what I've been doing. And then he went out and I did some stuff. I was rapping then. Everybody started. I don't know if everybody started as a rapper, but I used to rap then. And then I wrote some bars. His friends came back and it was like, yo, Smada, did you write anything? I was like, yeah, let me do it for you guys. And I performed it. Yeah. And these guys were wowed. And I was shocked that then something that came from my head and you guys react like this. Like, so if I do more stuff, there will be like 1,000 people that can react like this to something that just came from my small head. So that kind of sparked it. And since then, my brother stopped music and it was like, it passed the...
Why did he stop?
I don't know. I mean, it was not for a serious thing. He used to just write music then and then. I don't know what happened. It was like a switch. Like, it was like, yeah, you continue, take the family name ahead. And then that's how, like, since then, I felt like anytime I'm making songs, there's someone out there that this song would be their baby.
True.
Like that's what I think about like when I'm writing lyrics. And TikTok actually messed up my creation like at some point.
In what way?
In a way that I was making song for TikTok.
Oh.
Just on we did dance to this.
Oh.
We did do challenge to this, and it messed up my like I hate that like era of my life because
Tying your creativity to TikTok.
yeah, it was there was some point where you are desperate to blow.
Yeah.
On it, you want to get like a lot of people like blew from TikTok just on it. There was one time where TikTok was actually creating artists and giving them that stardom. So me, I was like, okay, let's try and make some songs for TikTok. And like it messed up my P because like I was like, yeah, like whenever I do like a lyrics that's mad, I would like kind of like reduce the quality just for maybe I can just do like something easy for guys to like trend to. And like I'm so happy that I've gotten out of that phase because it's not good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise anyone to be on that type of P because it messes up your creative process.
Yeah, and then you're not really creating
You're just
for
like,
the sake of it.
Yeah, you're not creating. Yeah, so like I
You're
stopped.
playing to the gallery.
Playing like mad. So yeah, music wise and how people relate to my music, that's what I want. But like career wise, I'm going for full stardom. Like when I was young, sweeping, doing house chores, I used to think of like being in a stadium performing my music. So I think that's where I am going to in my head, and I will get there.
Yeah.
Because it's just always been me. Like, and one thing I love about my career is the growth. Like every year, there's something different about Smada.
Yeah.
And when I say different, I mean like if we're here last year, there's something that will push us up to this year. And next year, we're here again. So it's like, I don't rush. That's one thing about me. I see a lot of tweets or replies, people like, oh, Smada, you never blow, all this type of things. And I'm like, to me, I've blown. I can do something tomorrow and bring out 500 people to somewhere and perform my song and they will know my songs. Like, bro, that's if you do it. I don't reply these guys, but in my head,
easy.
I'm like, do you know what 500 people like? I can bring like. You're invited to my listening party by the way
Oh,
next month.
Oh, thank you.
It's just a period of like I wanted to do something very small, intimate, like 100 people, and then I put out like a link just for RSVP, and bro, in less than 30 minutes, like 200 people RSVP'd.
Oh no!
And I'm like, and this is not even like this is not even like half of my. I've never put it on Twitter like that or like my other social media. It's just like, oh, let me just see the ones that are actually there for me, and like now I have to make it a big thing. The listening party, and I'm like, if there's so many people like this that wants to like actually come out for me to listen to what I have coming, is like a blessing, and I cannot take that for granted because you guys are here now. In the coming years, it's going to be times 10, it's going to be times 100. We'll be doing O2 in Jesus' name, doing all that things. So, yeah, that's why I see myself for like career-wise. And like I said, one day it will actually kick off like crazily. Like, but I'm good. A lot of artists also don't want to be like go through development. That's another problem we have in the industry.
Yeah.
Like me, bro, I've been grinding for 4 years. Like I've seen everything. They've done me bad. They've done me shaky. I've lost deal. I've learned. Like I've seen. Oh, this is how I'm meant to do things. This is how I'm meant. A lot of things happened. There were a lot of major setback, but these things are setting me for something great. So like I just try to like I'm out. I don't develop like mad. Like if they find developed artists, I'm there. Like because I've seen everything. I've learned. I've gauged the game. I've gone through like some bad contracts. I've done everything, but like I know all these things. I know that it's just what is leading me to stardom, and I don't mind it. I love the process so much.
The next step on that process now is your EP.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
Nobody Bother.
Nobody Bother. Oh, you have it for real? When did you get that? Nobody Bother. That's a good
My
tattoo.
mother is gonna kill me.
For those listeners, Smada has a tattoo on the inside of his arm, and it's Nobody Bother.
Yep.
Why you? It's a statement.
There's nobody better. Is there anybody better? Do you know anybody better?
Well, no.
Thank you. Yeah, I think nobody better means a lot to me because I say it. It's like after I say Smada, nobody better. It's like my own signature. Like I always say it all the times on my records, and it's a pure of like there's actually nobody better when I like because I have to remind myself that I'm that guy.
Yeah.
And like the only best way to put it out there is like make it an EP name, make it something everybody remembers, and putting it on my body as my first tattoo it's just like a peer of myself. Like whenever I look at this thing, I remember that this EP changed my life.
Oh, nice. That's your first one. Oh, nice.
So it's just like I was like, yeah, it means I was scared at first. I was like, bro, if you don't do this, there's no artwork for you because this is my album. This is also what I want to use for my cover. So I'm like, yeah, let's just make this thing. I think when you make your art actually like real life things, like it's more special. Like because if I ever remember this project, I know there was a time in my life where okay, this was the project that actually did set things straight for me. So yep.
So it's out next month. Amazing. I'm happy you have continued to strive.
Thank you.
I'm happy that you've continued to put in the work in here and continue to push. I can't wait. I look forward to a resolution on the other things.
Yep.
But I just have respect for the fact that you continue to push and you continue to find pockets of advancement for yourself.
You have to find pockets in this life. Suffer. This Nigerian economy.
so nobody better drops next month.
Next month, we're outside.
Okay.
We're outside.
All right. Looking forward to that then.
Thank you, man.
Thanks. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for agreeing to do this.
This is the only... Maybe I'll have other ones later, but this is like... I enjoy doing this. I would never imagine myself like actually on a podcast or wherever. I mean, it's not a podcast. We're just talking. So,
yeah.
Big ups, Jay, for accepting this as well.
Thank
big
you.
fan.
Thank you.
We relate. He's been through a lot of stuff. So like, we relate.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We're out.